All right, everybody, what's up? It's your boy, student Dr. Malachi Wright, and I'm back at you all with another video. Hopefully, my face is not ashy right now. I actually just got out of the shower, but obviously, I'm in my car right now because I'm heading to Towson, my undergrad institution. I'm going to get a little bit of studying today, kind of work on editing some YouTube videos, and just try to be productive. It's like 25 minutes drive from my house, but I find that I'm like really productive in that uh, science center. So that's where I go to kind of like reset. It's the last day of break, and since it's the last day of break, I got to catch up on a whole bunch of stuff that I should have been doing the whole time during break. But it was a really good reset for me. I ended up just working throughout the break and really taking some time to like really relax, spend some time with my family, girlfriend, saw my grandma, did a whole bunch of different things. So we definitely had a really great time. It was really relaxed. But yeah, right now, I am at Advanced Auto Part because I need to change the back tail light out of my car. The bulb went out. So I'm going to take you guys along with me to do that, up with me to Towson, kind of talk to you guys on the ride up there. And then also talk about how I'm feeling this fall semester, or how this past fall semester went with school, with work, with the gym, and all the things that I feel like went really well, and all the things I feel like I can improve on. And what are some of the things we're going to be doing in this new year, since it's the first day of 2025, that I am planning on implementing and updating to best serve you guys, but also to best serve me as well. I've not been as consistent on YouTube as I want to be, but I feel like I'm definitely gotten over that curve. And with some of the things I plan on implementing, I do believe I'll be able to be much more consistent. With that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like this video and subscribe to this video. I know you guys, hope you guys like the new intro that I had. I've been working on that during this break as well. Something, just refreshing the page up a little bit. I got a new microphone, so hopefully you all don't hear a lot of background noise when I'm talking. And with that being said, guys, let's get into this video. So I'm going to be on my way inside of this Advanced Auto Part. I do not know what the number of this bulb is, but I'll show you guys in the back. Basically, this was the bulb that I had to take out, and it's like super small. Hopefully they have it in stock, and I need to get two of them because two of them are out. I didn't get pulled over yesterday, but a cop was like kind of like flashing lights at me, and I was like, what the heck is going on? And he told me that I had a bulb that needed to be replaced because when my headlights were on, but the tail lights, the trailing lights in the back were out. So I had to get this fixed, and it's just a simple YouTube video. Just look that up. I can definitely tell that this bulb is blown. You can see like I don't know if you can see, but it's like all black, and it shouldn't be that color. So I better go in and try to get another one, and then just move from there. All right. The infamous Royal Farms. That's the AutoZone. Let's see if they got what I have in here. Hopefully they do. So that way we don't have to make more than one stop. Yeah. So what we're not going to do is we're not going to play matching games. Let's go up to the front and see if they got what we're looking for. 2008 Toyota Prius.
8 Yoda Prius. You might have an electrical ground out for it to burn like that.
Oh man.
All right, so we're looking at what it says: turn signal or tail light.
Tail light.
Okay.
All right, so they had the part, got what we needed. Grand total was $13, so not bad. So yeah, this is what we got to do. All right, so overall, when it comes to this semester, it was a pretty difficult one for multiple different reasons. Number one, a couple of the classes that I took, they were really lab heavy, and being in those classes that are lab heavy is really imperative that you not only take your time when doing the projects, but it's just a skill that takes longer than like you learning about it in school to like do well on. So like fixed prosthodontics, like that's a class where you have to put in continuous practice to do well on those practicals. Like you can't just like BS that class and like hope to do well in it. Like you have to put in extra time outside of class to do well. And then in classes like treatment planning for edonculus patients, that class was difficult because, again, like I said before, you're learning a new skill. So it's not going to be something that's really even intuitive. It's going to be something that you have to practice. And like learning something new like that in such a fast pace of time, because you only have like 1 or 2 weeks to get it right, and then you're being like submitting assignments, being testing on it, like that is something that's very difficult. So what I did here is I just put the bulb in. Let me see if I can show you guys this. So there's a little case back there. Inside the case there's a bulb with the wire. Put the new bulb in. Hopefully that did the trick, but we'll see. And we're going to replace the other side too, just because you like to do these things in tandem, or at least I do, so that if they wear at the same time, and you know, like when the next time you probably need to get it fixed. So let's see if that worked. I'm gonna jump in the car here real quick and turn this thing on, then turn on my headlights. See, the back is running. Okay, so this side is running, but this other side is not. So there's definitely something going on here. Oh, the light is on. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, we got it working. So that's on. The other side is a little janky, so we're going to replace that one too. But yeah, another thing that could be challenging about dental school is the fact that, you know, you feel like you have to be comparing yourself to all these different people. And for the most part, classes do a really good job at trying to compare you to others, but you really have to be confident in yourself and know that regardless of how you're doing on a specific assignment, or if you get an 89 in the class, like you're okay, you're going to be good, you're still going to make it to wherever destination you want to make it to. But in that moment, it really sucks. Like this past semester, I received an 89 in my treatment planning for edontogenous patients classes, and literally, like if I got one extra point, or not even 1 point, half a point extra for cleaning my edentulous mold or model, my cast, then I would have got an 8 in the class, which is super irritating because it's like the thing was clean when I submitted it. Like I swear to you, it was clean. So I don't know where she saw any type of dirt or anything like that on it, but at the end of the day, I'm really trying not to trip over that because I can't worry about getting an 89 in that class for that reason. I mean, obviously it sucks because you put all this time and all this effort into these courses, man, and like to have that grade be that grade because of something small like dirt in the freaking uh, cast, it's like such a nuisance. But you guys can hear definitely that I'm pretty pissed about that. But overall, I can't dwell on that for too long because we still have classes that we need to complete. We still have things we have to get done, and that work is not going anywhere. So, in order to make sure we do that efficiently, and in order to make sure that we, stay on par with what we have planned, then we just have to keep going and continue doing what we want to do. All right, so we got both of those pretty much put on. I'm gonna hop in the car real quick to see if that really worked out good. Also, something pretty cool. I got some new tires put on Blue Lighting in here. Show you all those real quick. So, some new tires on there. That tread is looking great, by the way. All right, so these were the lights that were out. This light right here, so that's on, and then that light right here, that's on. So no more getting stopped by the popo, guys. And we got an extra light too, so pop that in there. The reason why you guys saw me using toilet paper for this because you have oil on your hands and you don't want to get any oil on your hands you don't want to get any oil from your hands on the light bulb because that can mess up your connection. God, and the wind is blowing super hard outside today, so hopefully you guys can still hear me, and these microphones are doing an okay job at keeping the wind at bay. All right, y'all. So I'm on my way to Towson right now. Just left the Advanced Auto Parts store, and I really just want to take some time to kind of synthesize my thoughts in this video for you all. So obviously, I hope you all learn how to change a light bulb in a Toyota Prius 2008 during this video. But another thing I wanted to talk to you all about is really the ups and downs for this fall semester. So like I said before, like I really had a challenge with some of the labs that we took, and I guess it's just me being a little bit salty because I did receive 89 in one of my classes, which was removable dentures, like for additionalist patients, and it was kind of frustrating because I would have received a higher grade in that class if I would have cleaned the vestibule out of my mastercast. So I got a half of a point taken off of my project because I didn't spray down the vestibule with like air or water or something. And the crazy thing is, like, I actually do recall doing that, but it was probably the fact that they stored everyone's cast in this one big bin. And when you're moving stuff like that, like sometimes it can create debris. But anyway, if I would have got half of that point back for my project, then I would have gotten an A in this class. But I mean, at the end of the day, I cannot dwell on that for too long because that would really cause me to go on a downward spiral and really start contemplating whether or not all this stuff is even worth it in regard to like really trying to get the best grades you can get in some of these classes, because you put your best foot forward and sometimes it's just not enough. And for that best foot forward not being enough being, the small piece of dirt that you left in the vestibule of your master cast, that's like super, super frustrating. And I don't know, really annoying to me. But at the end of the day, I can't dwell on that for too long. I am pretty irritated because the two B's that I've gotten in dental school so far have both been 89%. And, it's just really frustrating, man. Like, because at the end of the day, it's not the percentage that people see on your transcript, it's just a grade. So at the end of the day, all we can do is just move forward. And I'm not even talking like an 88.7 or 88.9. I'm literally talking about like an 89 point something, like an 89.2 or 89.3. So at the end of the day, all you can do is really just keep moving forward. But those are the things you kind of have to prepare for in dental school. Like it's not as easy as just going to your professor and asking them, what are some things you can do to increase your grade. And some of the professors really don't care enough to even help you in that way. And that's okay because I understand that they're trying to keep everything equitable and stuff like that. So I can't really complain about it, but it's just really, really, really annoying to be that meticulous when it comes to grading projects, especially when you have some professionals out here that probably won't pass the class based off of the rubrics that we're given. And I honestly, like, we really weren't even given a rubric for that class. But let me get off my soapbox here. When it comes to overall like didactic courses, like the actual classes where we just come to lecture and we learn, I feel like those classes are a little bit more difficult during their D2 fall year, but you're just so used to learning in a didactic way by like being beat up by a whole bunch of different lectures that they really don't become like an issue anymore. Like you're just used to how you study from them. And that's one of the biggest things, like learning the best way you can study. For me, it's definitely rewatching lectures and making Anki cards to best memorize the content, and then reviewing those Anki cards. That's the best way for me to study. But really understanding how you study, how you learn, and then just employing that when it comes to didactic work. That's going to be the most important. When it comes to lab, obviously it's going to be continued practice and then practicing the right thing. Like you don't want to be practicing something that's leading you down the path that's you messing up and not doing something that's correct. And the only way that you'll know what you're doing that's correct is ask the students who are doing things that are getting like high praise from professors, but then also like make sure that you're asking those professors for feedback. And the professor that you go to really does matter, so make sure that you take the time to go to a professor that's really giving some valuable feedback, even if it means standing in a line of 50, 60 people for 20 minutes or 30 minutes. One of the videos I really want to make in the near future is definitely going to be one talking about how I believe pass fail is something that's like should be standard at all dental schools. Like we spend so much time stressing over and focusing on getting these grades in different classes and doing as well as possible, when at the end of the day, all this stress can really be avoided if all the classes were pass fail. Like, if our classes were pass fail, we would be less stressed about all these exams, and we will be more focused on really learning the content that we need to do well in clinic and to serve our patients best. I feel like all the schools who don't have pass fail curriculums are really outdated, and they need to kind of catch up to that, because schools like Columbia and Harvard, and I don't know if UPenn is pass fail, but all the schools that are pass fail, there's the reason why they have better success for the students in terms of specializing and stuff, and it's not because they go to an Ivy League school. It's because they don't have to spend the time to be kind of trying to cram all this content in when a lot of it is not really that relevant to begin with. But again, I'm gonna get off my soapbox when it comes to that. But those are some of the things that I found to be really difficult this semester. One of the things that I really do appreciate about this semester, though, and I really love, was that we're getting into more content that's really dental related. So you're not learning about crab cycle all day and night anymore. You're really learning about dental specific things. You're learning about different pathologies. You're reviewing X-rays and radiographs, and you're really seeing a lot of the correlation between what you learned during your first year and how you can implement it into practice when you go up to clinic. And I'm going to be super excited about that. So that's something that I'm definitely looking forward to throughout this spring semester. Overall, when it comes to school in totality, I definitely feel like this semester was one of the more difficult ones, solely because of the lab work that we have to do and just the content that we're learning. But it's definitely been one of the more enjoyable ones. As I continue to go throughout the rest of this new year in 2025, I definitely want to remain consistent in the gym. Like you guys know, I've been going to the gym every single day for at least 40 minutes. I'll say maybe 30 minutes at the lowest, and those days are very, very rare. But yeah, I've been super consistent with the gym, so that's been something that I definitely want to continue to keep up on. In addition to the gym, I've been really consistent when it comes to trying to hang out with my girlfriend, making time for dates and stuff like that. So that's been something that I'm really proud of, and I just want to keep that trajectory up. So like I said before, guys, we are on a mission, and we want to make sure this mission comes into fruition. So I really enjoy you guys being along the ride for me or with me. If you guys have any other questions, comments, or concerns, please don't hesitate to let me know. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'm going to be coming out with some pretty interesting vlogs for you guys in this new year, and I'm really excited about. And with that being said, y'all, I'm going to let you all go. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and continue to let me know what you guys want to see, y'all. I just got up to the great Towson University. We're going to get some work done, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace.